So we begin the week with one of the foggiest transits. Your intuition is heightened, emotions are heightened, confusion is also heightened. So communication may feel unclear, mixed signals are possible, and people may say one thing but mean another. You may be questioning relationships, career choices, your next steps, your intuition, and whether the text actually meant something. This transit can feel like trying to read a road sign through a foggy windshield. There's also misunderstandings, possibly with family or friends, mixed signals in dating, feeling emotionally overwhelmed, difficulty concentrating, reading a text message 5 times, trying to decode it, or forgetting why you walked into the room. And then the shadow side, okay, we have assumptions, projections, fantasy, creating stories without having all the facts. So slow down before reacting. And we have Kriya's conjunct Uranus and Gemini at the same time, okay? Uranus brings sudden insights and awakenings, and unexpected information may arrive. A conversation may shift your perspective. A realization may completely change how you see a situation. Many people are suddenly realizing they're mentally exhausted. They're trying to do too much. Something in their life needs to change. You may get a surprise phone call. There may be a new learning opportunity coming up for you, a sudden career idea, realizing you've been solving the wrong problem. So this is energy that is telling you to wake up. There is another way. And then June 3rd through the 8th, we have Mercury trining the North Node. While confusion exists on the surface, okay, we have destiny quietly working behind the scenes. So pay attention to conversations, signs, synchronicities, podcasts, books, social media posts. The universe may be whispering directions through ordinary moments. Sometimes it arrives through a random conversation at a grocery store. Not all guidance arrives through lightning bolts. And June 4th through the 6th, we have the moon in Aquarius. Emotionally, many people need space, okay? And not because they don't care, but because their nervous system needs room to breathe. You may be evaluating friendships, communities, social circles, social media, your future vision. And this could look like unfollowing people, leaving groups, pulling back socially, wanting more authenticity. And many may realize, I didn't actually miss this person. I miss who I hoped they'd become. Ouch, but also true in some cases. So then we have June 5th, which we have Ceres squaring the Nodal Axis. So this feels like a soul crossroads, and many people may be asking, what deserves my energy? What's draining me? Where am I nurturing? Am I constantly feeding obligations while starving my dreams? You may realize you've been pouring energy into things that aren't growing. And that's a hard thing to sit with, but as you realize that, new ideas may start to surface. If you are able to give yourself quiet time to have the answers come to you. Stop watering dead plants. Start watering what still has life. And then June 6th through the 9th, we have the moon in Pisces. And this is where the emotional body softens, okay? And dreams become stronger, intuition increases, creativity increases, music suddenly hits different. Many people may feel called to meditate, journal, create, rest, connect spiritually. You may cry over a song that you've heard 500 times before and then wonder what just happened. The shadow side of that is escapism, avoidance, fantasy, waiting for someone to save you. Pisces asks you to trust your intuition without abandoning reality. Then June 7th, we have Mercury squaring Vesta. So this energy highlights burnout. Okay, everyone wants something from you. Work needs something, family needs something, the dog needs something, the cat needs something, the universe needs something, and you're over there thinking, can I just stare at the wall for 20 minutes? So protect your peace, protect your energy, protect your focus. Not everything requires your attention, especially right then and there. On June 9th, we have Venus conjunct Jupiter in Cancer. One of the most beautiful transits of June. And this is where love expands, support expands, blessings expand, because Jupiter is expansion and Cancer is feeling, home, comfort, and compassion. So in the higher octaves of Cancer. So this is heart healing energy, and after several emotionally heavy weeks, many people may finally feel a sense of relief. There's possible manifestations of family healing, okay, relationship improvements, good news, financial opportunities coming through, receiving support, feeling emotionally safe. A solution may appear. Someone may reach out. A burden may feel lighter. And this is beautiful energy for launching projects, sharing content, networking, or asking for support. Pallas Athena conjunct Saturn in Aries. This is another asteroid. This is strategy, okay? Meeting discipline. The universe asks, what's the actual plan? Dreaming is wonderful. Manifestation is wonderful. Vision boards are wonderful. But Saturn eventually wants spreadsheets. So this is excellent energy for business planning, budgeting, creating systems, long-term goals, practical decision-making. And June 9th through 10th, we have the moon in Aries, and momentum returns. Motivation returns, action returns. Many people suddenly feel ready to move or to take action. This is fantastic energy for starting projects, making decisions, taking initiative. It's not fantastic for road rage, impulsive spending, arguing online, texting your ex after 10 p.m. Let's not do that. And then June 10th, we have Mercury squaring Saturn. Reality enters the chat. This transit can feel heavy mentally. You may experience delays, frustrations, criticism, self-doubt, responsibilities demanding attention. But Saturn isn't punishing anyone. Saturn is asking, what are you willing to commit to even when motivation disappears? Anything unstable becomes obvious, and anything solid becomes stronger. This transit rewards maturity and consistency. And where to look in your chart? You want to look at what house or houses you have Cancer in. This involves themes of family, home, emotional healing, communication, blessings, and opportunities, especially if you have planets between 20 to 29 degrees Cancer. And what house or houses you have Gemini in. And this will bring breakthroughs, new ideas, communication shifts, learning opportunities, unexpected changes, especially 0 to 5 degrees Gemini. And what house or houses you have Aries in, this will bring action, courage, boundaries, responsibility, leadership, especially around 10 to 15 degrees Aries. And for Pisces, watch, whatever house you have Pisces in, watch for your intuition, dreams, spiritual growth, emotional healing, surrender. It's the overall message for the week. So this feels like moving from confusion to insight, to healing, to blessings, to action, to commitment. And the beginning of the week may feel foggy. The middle of the week reminds you to reconnect to your heart. And by the end of the week, the universe asks, you've received enough signs, what's your next step? Many people are being shown where they've been leaking energy, avoiding decisions, or waiting for certainty before taking action. And the truth is, you may never get 100% certainty. Sometimes the path reveals itself because you've been walking it. And trust what keeps calling you. Trust what keeps returning. Trust what your soul won't let you ignore. And if all else fails this week, drink some water, get some sleep, ground yourself in nature, and or doing something that you can be in the flow state of doing, like taking a bath, shower, washing dishes, gardening, those types of things, reading. And maybe don't make life-changing decisions after midnight while listening to sad music or stalking your ex's social media. And if you're feeling uncertain about your path, relationships, career purpose, or what season of life you're moving through, I offer personalized readings designed to help bring clarity and direction. Soul-aligned birth chart readings, current transit forecast readings, tarot and intuitive guidance readings from love, purpose, career, mini glimpse readings, and deep dives. So sometimes one insight can completely shift your perspective. You can message me directly. You can also email me. My link is in my bio. I also have reviews that are accessible if you would like those, and different reading options. Sending you lots of love and light. Thank you for all your support. Namaste.